guys, I'm Sarah Davidson and welcome to our first family home. This is our main living area. It's the first thing you see when you walk in the house. So I wanted it to be a little bit grand, but also very family friendly and open living type feels. When we first started renovating, I had just found out I was pregnant, so everything had to be family friendly. I chose modular couches so that we could move things around depending on our life stage, also because it's just so comfortable and welcoming and warm. If you haven't met my husband, this is him. He's a bit of a big babe, so he's a bit shy. He doesn't like to be on the camera, so we'll just leave him there as a bit of a part of the furniture. But I love this room. I just knew that it would be where we make memories, and that's absolutely what we're doing. One of the other things that was so important to me is letting natural light in, knowing how much time we'd spend in this room, and also because it opens it up and makes it feel so much warmer. The blinds that we had when we first moved in kind of closed off the outside, and I really wanted to open it up. So shears was the first priority for me. I think these were in before we even had plumbing. We went with the Illusion Pearl from DIYblinds. I'd seen them online and it was pretty much the first person that I called when we knew we were renovating. They just add a sweeping, grand effect. It's so elegant and timeless and it matches everything, but at the same time it lets in such a soft light that is also really warm and welcoming, and I sit in here and it just makes me so happy. This is our kitchen, and as you can see, my main design choice was keep it really neutral but with these brass gold accents, including the sink. This is one of my prides and joy in my life. But the big decision here was, as much as I love shears, I still wanted the natural light to come in, but so much stuff gets flicked off and I just wanted it to be wipeable, easy to maintain, but still really elegant and kind of understated. So we went with a blind here that complements the rest of the kitchen. This is our master bedroom. It's sometimes my office. It's where I rot in bed as well. I spend so much time in this room. Again, we kind of kept it quite neutral. We've got a wooden bed frame, so I wanted all the accents to tie in with that. Interestingly, when we moved in, there was this random empty space, and so my very handy husband converted it recently into this beautiful custom lit shelving, again tying in with those brass accents, the wood coming in with the neutrals, and so it all ties in really nicely and feels warm and comfortable and lived in, and we love it so much. But the real special feature, particularly given how much time we spend in here, is the blind setup. So we needed a little bit more here than we did in the rest of the house. We start with these, the roller blinds, which just block out the light. I'm a very sensitive sleeper, so it blocks out the light on one level, and then of course we've got our beautiful Illusion Pearl shears for when we want a bit of diffused light but still natural light coming in. But to really black out all of that light for a best night's sleep, check out this. She's motorized. She's motorized! So I don't even have to get out of bed in the morning to say, ah, and have a grand entrance to the day. This is Teddy's room. It's a lot cleaner than it normally is, but as you can see, we've continued that warm, neutral kind of tone, but with the wooded accents and the brass fittings. We've kept that going with the cot, and that left, room for all the colors of his toys, which you would usually see more of, to really pop. But we also wanted there to be natural lighting when he's playing in here, but the ability to close it off when he goes to sleep. So we chose shutters for this room, and I just think they're so classic and elegant. I thought with shears he would probably end up climbing up them, so this has been a really good option, and it's so nice to wake him up in the morning just being able to flick these over and welcome in the day. Well, that was the house tour. I so enjoyed showing you guys around. Thank you so much, DIYblinds, for coming.